Cancer, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-March 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's going on for the lovely Cancerians. I hope you're all doing fabulous and fantastic, my friends. Shuffle it up one time, see what we have for you this week. Talk to me, my guide, spirit team. What do we got for the Cancerians here? And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's get it going. Talk to me, my guides. Let's go. What do we got for Cancer here? Mid-March, nice and quick, please. There it is. Thank you. So there is something that could be revolving around perspective, how you view something. Okay, whether you view it positively or negatively, you might need some sort of shift, but we'll talk about that. That's an interesting card. It doesn't come up often. But before we start peeling back the layers on that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the March subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading, have a look at this card. Now, this is a card that I generally link with Gemini because of the twins on it, but notice that they are both looking through the same mask. Now, this doesn't give me illusion or anything like that. It's all about how we view things, whether it's how we view ourselves, situations, and issues. Sometimes it's a very good thing to take ourselves out of our own perspective and try to see something from somebody else's point of view. Take ourselves out of a situation completely, take an outside looking in perspective. And that is something that shows up huge whenever this card shows up. I always give that little bit of advice that you might be going through certain things where it would be beneficial for you to change your perspective, and you'd be surprised what that could do for situations, right? If you start looking at things in a different light, from all angles, from different angles. So we're just going to put that there. For some of you, it might just be as simple as a link with a Gemini showing up. But let's get into tarot. I'm going to get you 3 cards in the upright, then we'll get the intuitive juiciness flowing. Let's shuffle it up one time here for you, Cancer. What do we got, my guides? Talk to me. And yeah, with that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote. But let's see what we have. So, last week's reading, it was a little challenging. It was titled, They Are a Mess, and it didn't mean that someone is messy, like they're not cleaning up after themselves. To me, it felt more like someone, like, mentally, emotionally, they could have been very erratic, so hopefully that wasn't you. But there might have been somebody in your life that was really going through a tough one. So we're going to see what we have for you this week. It's been a couple of challenging weeks for the Cancer readings, and we're going to hope for some optimism and positivity here. Let's get it going. You know, energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone, so only take this how it hits for you, right? Because we could be seeing your vibe or somebody else's. Let's get you 3. Thank you. Okay, so we're starting nice. We're starting good. We got the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, John Travolta chilling right there. Let's get you 2 more. I like starting with the 9 of Cups. That's good. Let's get you 2 more. All right, hey, we have the High Priestess, another one of my favorite cards. So we're looking okay so far. I'm cautiously optimistic, my friends. Let's get you 1 more card out here. Very intuitive. She could also have some mystery attached to her as well. That's like water sign energy, so it could represent you. And we do have like some karmic energy showing up here on the back end. Patience possibly with the 7 of Pentacles. So Cancer, I'll say this, it's looking interesting. We have 3 very powerful energies. Let's go through, I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get the juicy intuitive stuff rolling. So at first glance, when I look down here, these are all generally seen as positive cards. We have an interesting mixture of elements going on. We have earth, we have water showing up. And when I see earth and water, that's usually very bountiful, prosperous. Now, if you add too much earth or you add too much water, it could become a little mucky, but we're not going to go down that route. Position number 1, we have the 9 of Cups. Beautiful. So I always say when our John Travolta friend pops out here that this is a huge card of wish fulfillment. Having some sort of win or victory. We'll get more detail on it, of course. Having all you want, all that you need. See how content this person is. Look at all the cups that they have. Okay, so maybe this is good energy coming in for a lot of you, or something could really swing your way. Now, this does have other archetypes to it. It could represent indulgences, so in this time you don't want to overindulge in things. You might have more of an appetite for life when we see this card. It's also very friendly and welcoming, which can be good, but sometimes people could be a little too friendly or too welcoming, right? We'll see. The clarifier will really tell us the tale. Now, moving to the second card, this is a very intriguing energy right in the center. We have the High Priestess, okay? She is the matron of psychics, tarot readers, intuitives. I say it's water energy. A lot of people link it with Pisces, but I link all the water signs to her. That personally for me. So in my style of reading, it could represent a way you're feeling, something that's coming towards you when we clarify it. Aside from that, she does speak about subtle energies, empathy, feeling for others, feeling things strongly. I always say when the High Priestess shows up that you might want to go with your intuition on something, go with your gut. You could be feeling things very strong. You might be taking on the energy of others in this time as well, or feeling the energy of your surroundings. So make sure you're protecting yourself energetically when she shows up. And once again, she's another card of tarot readings, tarot readers. This could be something that's very prominent for you in this time. Like you might be doing this for other people, okay? Psychic gifts, big time. But moving to the back end, another little twist in this reading, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Generally, it's a card of patience. Like you see this dude chilling here. He's waiting on that harvest to come in. I always say Spirit might be pumping your brakes with something, saying, whoa, 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 slow down, stop and smell the flowers, have some patience. Something could come rolling in. In its most positive form, it could be something paying off for you, your patience paying off, but this is one of my bigger karmic cards. You reap what you sow. What you put out, you get back in return. Like it's that energetic exchange. So we do have a lot of interesting vibes showing up here. So whether this is somebody catching a dose of karma, karmic cycles, karmic lessons, we'll just have to see when we clarify it. So as you can see, with all this water and earth could be very, very good, but we need to dive deeper on all of it because I don't want to speak too soon. Let's do that, Cancer. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, so we're going to get a good shuffle here for you. Let's reset this deck. What do we got for Cancer? Please, my guides, talk to me. And yes, my friends, I'm going to reshuffle that. This deck is acting funny. That means it wants to get these cards out here. But yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot because, as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Nine of Cups. And also, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Cancer, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, Nine of Cups time. Where's Nine of Cups here? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, we have the Page of Swords in reverse. This feels good to me because this can be a card of like communication, news coming in. And this page in reverse does tell me that some sort of defensiveness or something that may have been standing firm or like a thorn in the side could be alleviating. Now, for a portion of you, this could be issues bumping heads with an air sign, so Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But the Page of Swords in reverse here, intuitively, this feels like something good flowing towards you because out of all the pages, the Page of Swords is standoffish, right? It's very defensive. And even though it's a messenger, it's also a watcher. When I see it in reverse, it's telling me something is freeing up. So I feel like for a lot of you, there could be a good twist of fate. Something could really swing your way in a very positive fashion. Like to me, this feels like a big winner victory or even a triumph. We'll see how it plays out here. But luck might change for a lot of Cancerians. I would claim this energy because luck might be on your side in the coming days and weeks, specifically if you've been going through tough times, if it feels like you've been walking through the muck. A lot of you could have a twist of fate, and that luck can change over for a lot of you. This feels really good. We're going to keep pressing over. Big wins and victories, okay? Especially under the Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment. This energy is flowing towards you. So let's see what's up with that. Yeah, I don't feel like it's your generosity rubbing someone the wrong way. Possibly for some of you. I'm not going to go down that road. So why is the High Priestess here? Thank you. Yeah, just like I was saying, the luck, the change, the shift. We have the Wheel of Fortune underneath the High Priestess. And what I said in the beginning, a lot of you might intuitively feel that on your own. This is like beautiful Jupiter energy, luck charm. That's my 4-leaf clover of the tarot deck. So when I see it under the High Priestess, a lot of you, I don't want to say you're using spiritual means to attract abundance towards you. For some of you, that can be the case. But when I see the Wheel of Fortune under the High Priestess, you might feel like it's coming any second. Either someone or something, like it's coming in fast. Like here it comes any minute now. That's just the vibe I'm getting. Also need to mention, this is one of my karmic cards. And I do believe, maybe it was like more than a few weeks ago, but the karmic energy has been showing up for some signs. This is a card of the cycles, right? But this is positive. Getting a huge energy of positivity and luck changing, luck shifting. So if you've been going through a tough one, if you've been on the struggle bus, that could change for a lot of you. We're going to keep moving over to the Seven of Pentacles because notice whatever card pops up here is going to be connected to the two karmic cards. So I think this is going to be important. Let's see what's up with that Seven of Pentacles. I like it. So once again, the energy of wins and victories, and you might feel it in the air. Like you really might feel like any second someone or something is coming at you quick, magnetically. Like here it comes any minute, or here they come. So let's see what's up with that Seven of Pentacles. I'm liking it. Thank you. Emperor, beautiful. Okay, a lot of you might really be thirsting for some independence. You might have a connection to an Aries here when we have the Emperor in the upright underneath the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you might really just want to be your own boss or call your own shots. You don't want anybody trying to oversee you or tell you how to do this or when to do that or how to do what. But when I see the Emperor, it is somebody taking control. Just know sometimes there's things in life that we can't control, right? Because to me, this is a shot caller, entrepreneurial type of energy. Under the Seven of Pentacles with the two karmic cards, yes, we can influence the world around us. Yes, we can influence our fate to some extent, but there's always certain things that are going to be out of our hands, right? You have to go with the ebbs and flows of life. The tide is always changing. It's always shifting. Sometimes things are going to be great. Sometimes things are going to be rough. And although we have some control, there's a lot of things that are out of our hands. So some of you might just need to remember that when we have this Emperor. There might be a certain situation that's a little bit out of your hands, and that's okay. All right, there might be certain situations or issues where you don't have much of a say, and that's fine, okay? But let's go through and do a quick recap because I feel for the most part this energy is pretty positive from front to back. If you kindly look in the box, position number 1, we have the Nine of Cups with the Page of Swords in reverse. You might be having issues with an air sign or someone younger. That's absolutely possible. But to me, this felt like energy freeing up, defensiveness freeing up, that this Nine of Cups wish fulfillment energy is coming at you quick. I would claim these two energies right here, these beautiful victories and wins could be coming in different areas of your life. Your luck can be changing. There could be a twist of fate or a change of luck in a very big way. But moving to the center, aside from the wins and victories, we have the High Priestess with our good luck charm, the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. You might feel it in the air. You might feel it in the energy that things are changing, things are shifting, but for the better. That's really nice. Also, the karmic ties, can't forget about that, especially with other karmic cards, but this just feels really good. Go with your intuition, go with your gut. If your gut's leading you in a specific direction, I would listen to that in this time for sure. But moving to the very back end, the Seven of Pentacles with the Emperor, and it was making me feel a few things. A lot of you might be thirsting for independence in this time. You don't want someone to tell you what to do, when to do it. That could really be affecting you in a big way. I felt like for a lot of you, you might need to hear that sometimes there's things in life that we can control, sometimes there's not. We have to go with the tides. We have to go with the ebbs and flows sometimes. Control what you can. Don't stress about what you can't, right? Like certain things will always be out of our hands, okay? But overall, very positive, lots of wins and victories type of energy. And a lot of you could really feel something in the air, like either someone or something is coming at you magnetically. Very nice. Let's get you a shadow card. And please feel free to take a screenshot of this, look into the cards further, right? If you want to pull some more messages for yourself. Shuffle it up one time. What do we got for Cancer, please? I'm using the Shadowland Tarot. Let's see what's in the shadows for you, my friends. Talk to me, my guides. I'm just going to get you one card just to put a cherry on top of this reading. Thank you. Okay. Star card, be hopeful. Try not to fall into like deep sadness, deep depression, or hopelessness in this time when we have the star showing up. And if you're having issues with an Aquarius, I know we had that Page of Swords in reverse. The star in the shadows could indicate some history with an Aquarian or an Aquarius. But when I see this card, the main thing that it encapsulates to me is the long game, the light at the end of the tunnel, having goals to work towards. Don't lose hope in this time. And please, if you're having issues with sadness or depression and it's becoming serious in nature, don't be afraid to ask for assistance or help. That's a big thing when I see this card. Don't lose hope. That's a big shadow thing here this week. So Cancer, that's what I have for you, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the March subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the February subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced in my community tab after this week's fire and air sign readings. But for March, I'll be giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot of the Owls. This is a new deck and it is absolutely awesome. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, 2 simple things as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments out of this week's reading, which card spoke to you the most. At the end of the month, the winners will be in the community tab once again. My friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.